August 18th, 2024. How's it going, guys? Well, we got another video for you. And what are we going to do tonight? Well, we're going to talk about Las Vegas. We was out there for about 5 days. And we're going to talk about food tonight. We're going to talk about the buffets, the restaurants that we went to. And when we first got in there, we had some time to kill before, when check-in time was. So we decided we had a car. We got a rental car. So we went down to South Point, didn't we?
Yep.
Yeah. And the buffet there, in my opinion, I'll let my son tell you what he thinks of it. I thought it was excellent. I thought the food was very good. Good variety there. And didn't see nothing wrong with it. Casino seemed pretty nice too. So what do you think of it?
Yeah, they had some good meats at the carving station. They had brisket. It was really good. The ribs weren't bad. They were a little bit tougher, but the flavor was good on the ribs. Brisket was nice and tender. They had some good dessert options, gelato, and a lot of good options.
Oh, their dessert was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, their ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
The gelato was great.
Definitely you want to try their ice cream there. So, after we got settled in, we actually stayed at the Luxor there. So we drove on down there, got in there and stuff. And the next day, we ate at the Luxor buffet. Now, I had eaten at the Luxor and Excalibur many years ago at both of them. And both of them used to be excellent, excellent buffets. And we had heard a lot of talk where they said that the Luxor wasn't as good as Excalibur. And I don't know, way back, I didn't really never see much difference. They seemed both about equal. So when we went to the Luxor buffet there, the variety was excellent. Very good. The only thing, we had this waitress at the buffet part that came up, brought our drinks to us. And the only thing that was kind of strange about this was she brought a little cup of chips with different cheeses on it. And it was like, I just got back from getting my plate. I went first. My son waited, and he went. And I was like, well, what's that? And it's like, I don't know. And it was like, well, that's kind of weird. Now, there is a lot of different people out there in Vegas. There always has been. There's always been a big variety of different nationalities and stuff out there. But, with everything that's happened here in the last few years, is you have to kind of watch a little bit more about stuff. Even here in Kansas City, we've had some problems with some foods and stuff. Like down here at 291, this McDonald's, somebody took 3 bites out of our sausage McMuffin. So when this gal brought this, it was like, we're not going to eat it. We didn't tell her that, but we're not going to eat it. But, and then I went back for a second plate and come back, and it was gone. And it was like, where did it go? I said, well, she took it away. And it was like, and then I started watching this lady that was working there because I wanted to see if she went to any other tables and took anything like that. And she did not. So I don't know what this was, and to me, like I say, you got to be aware of your surroundings no matter where you go here in the United States or around the world for that matter.
Yeah, she brought it over and she said, they told me to bring this to you. And I was like, after she walked, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to eat any of that.
Yeah, here, eat this.
But the Luxor buffet, they had a lot of decent breakfast. Their country fried steak was pretty good with the gravy. They had an omelet station there too. A carving meat station, and some decent pizza and
shrimp. Good variety of food. Definitely a good variety of food.
They have a self-serve drink station. Get your own drinks.
Yeah. But it was strange. That was strange that she brought that bowl. And I didn't know.
A bowl of chips.
A bowl of chips with 2 different kinds of sauce on it.
Yeah, and then she took it back like 2 minutes later.
Took it back. Well, maybe they're not feeding their employees enough, and then she did it for herself. I don't know.
Could be.
But I will say the Luxor, we had a good time there. We didn't have no problem, and everybody was prompt and efficient there. Um,
And if you have a My Vegas app, you can play this free slot app and get points. And if you earn enough points, you can redeem like buy one get one free buffets at different MGM properties. So that's something worth checking out.
oh, definitely, because you can save you about 50% on the buffets there.
Yeah, most of the buffets are $40 to $50.
So you're talking $90 to $100 per two people. So that's definitely a
so
good
it's
deal.
a lot more reasonable.
So the next day after that, we went to the Excalibur. And the Excalibur really hadn't changed that much. I mean, Luxor had some because they had modified some of the things from the last time when I was out there. But the thing of it was about that, the Excalibur, there was a couple of kind of crazy things. But we'll get into about the food first. The variety was not there compared to the Luxor. Now, like I say, we had heard many things, many stories, and you can go on YouTube right now and they'll knock the Luxor, but everything was good. The food was good. Everything was good at the Luxor, and it was, like I say, it was excellent. The Excalibur, not so good. And they didn't have shrimp. They did have shrimp in what?
Imitation crab salad.
Yeah, in imitation crab salad, but they didn't actually have the cocktail shrimp that you get individually. Now, South Point and Luxor did.
Yeah.
They actually did have that, and I like eating shrimp. I love the cocktail shrimp. So, but and it just I don't know, the variety didn't seem it seemed like they had a whole lot there.
Yeah, they had a couple decent items. The brisket was pretty good, and then they had some tamales which weren't bad, but there wasn't as much selection as South Point or the Luxor. The South Point had a lot of items that were all pretty decent, but yeah, it wasn't what we thought it was going to be for sure.
Well, what I couldn't get over, it just didn't seem like the selection was there as much.
Yeah.
You know, they did have a little bit of Didn't they have a little bit of Chinese?
Yeah, the Chinese
right
food
side?
wasn't bad. The orange chicken was fair.
Yeah,
that wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
And kind of set up similar to where you get your own drinks, but the Luxor was better than expected, and Excalibur wasn't what we thought it was going to be.
It's good to be able to go get your own drinks. I like that. When you can get your own drinks, and definitely it's a plus on something like that. So after that, where did we go next? In-N-Out.
We also ate at In-N-Out. I'll let you give your opinion first.
Well, In-N-Out. My son wanted to go there. So we went there. I wanted to go. What was it? Herbs?
Herbs Burgers.
Yeah, Herbs Burgers. We didn't get to go there, but In-N-Out. It took about 20 or 25 minutes to get through the line and get or after we ordered, it took about 25 minutes. But there was nowhere to sit on the inside of the place, and the only thing after we got our food and stuff, we went outside. Don't mind eating outside at all. There was 3 tables, but nobody was sitting at them. Now, I can tell you why there was nobody sitting down, because they were in the sun, and we went and sat down. It was like, well, we don't care. I mean, sun don't bother me. My son, he's a little bit more different about sometimes and stuff like that. But he made it about a minute sitting there on that hard, kind of like a rock, kind of like chair, kind of like surface.
It's like a concrete
bench.
bench.
Kind of like a concrete bench, yeah. And I sat there for about 4 minutes before I had to get up. And I even took a napkin and tried to put it underneath my
barrier.
Yeah, there's a barrier, but it didn't work too good. So in the meantime, it was kind of funny. There was a pigeon that come up and landed on the table, and it actually come up and it touched me on my arm. And when it did, I gave it a French fry. And about that time, there was a couple, 3 young gals. There was one of them was standing there. Another one asked if they could come up and use the table with us. And I said, sure. I said, you probably won't last too long. Oh, we can take it, they said. They made it about maybe, 30, 45 seconds, and they were standing too. They could. But when I looked down across at all the other bars and restaurants, they actually had umbrellas at these tables. and In-N-Out didn't. And you would think, as big chain as they are, for those 3 tables, they could afford to put some umbrellas at those ones right there during when the sun's really peaking there and stuff. Now, getting on to the burger real quick, and then I'll let my son tell you what he thinks and what they. I thought it was okay. I did not think it was anything spectacular. I have to be honest with you. The fries seemed fine. We'd heard that some people said they seemed undercooked. They didn't seem bad to me. The fries were okay. The sauce and the burger itself, to me, I'd only give it about a 70%. I mean, I think even Steak and Shake burger had more flavor to the meat and stuff than this did with the sauce. But then I'm gonna let you go ahead and hear what my son's got to say about it.
So we got the animal style double burger, which is 2 beef patties, slice of cheese, and what they do, they cook mustard into the patties, and then they put the spread, not the special sauce, the spread. It's like a Thousand Island sauce, and they put that on the bun. I thought it was okay, decent for a fast food place, and the prices were fairly reasonable. I feel like if would have just got the regular burger, it would have just been okay. But the animal style was at least decent, so I'll give it like a 7.5 out of 10. I didn't appreciate eating outside when it was over 100 degrees and it was a little hot, even standing out there. But they just didn't have enough seating inside. They were so swamped with people in the line. But overall, it was fair.
The pigeon liked the French fries. I fed the pigeon probably 6 or 7 little French fries along the way. So
another place we wanted to talk about was Diablo's Cantina, Mexican restaurant at the Luxor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you talk a little bit about that.
Well, I had eaten there a long time ago. It was called it had a different name. I can't exactly remember what it was called, but actually it was kind of like
tacos and tequila.
Maybe that's what it was.
That's what you said.
Yeah. I actually ate a burger there that actually had guacamole and different sprouts on it and stuff, with different cheeses and stuff. It was actually back when they had a lot of the other different things, because their themes were different back then. And they had kind of like an arcade and a spaceport and like a kind of like a Stargate, like jump gate like deal there at the Luxor way back. But but the food was good. And I thought it was excellent. I didn't see nothing wrong with it. I'll try to see if I can find a photo of that. I'm gonna show a few photos of some of the stuff, and I'm gonna show some pictures of Hoover Dam after we do this too. So
yeah, he got it was like a beef burrito, shredded beef burrito. He thought it was.
I thought it was excellent. I gave it a 10. Yeah. I thought the food was very good.
It was the 3 enchiladas. One had shrimp in it and kind of a spicy sauce on it with the cheese. The other one was the beef, and then they had a chicken. It was pretty good too, with the sauces and everything. And then you got a side of rice and beans. The refried beans were okay; they were nothing special. But the enchiladas were decent. I thought they were. I'd give them about a 8.5 out of 10.
And they were real prompt getting the food out. It was pretty quick.
Yeah,
very quick. Oh, and also, did we use the discount deal? Did we use the discount?
We had a My Vegas discount.
Yeah,
it was if you spent $40, you got $20 off.
Yeah, $40.
So that was well worth it.
Oh
with the
yeah,
discount.
definitely
For sure.
Yeah. It really tastes good.
The only other thing I noticed is the table we sat at. It was one of the ones closer to the front.
It was kind of warm.
It was staying. Yeah, the table was
from
staying
the heat from the plates. The
plates
plates being so hot, it had actually pulled kind of discolored the table.
But other than that, it was pretty good experience there.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad. So the only other thing we're going to talk about, we actually went back to South Point one more time and ate at their buffet. Boy, their buffet, man.
This time the breakfast buffet.
Yeah, the breakfast buffet. We got an omelet.
Oh, the omelet was great.
Oh yeah.
We got everything put on it. So it had mushrooms, onions, green peppers, Monterey cheese, cheddar jack cheese, bacon bits, sausage, and a little bit of diced ham in there. Oh yeah, and it was great. I mean, flavor was excellent.
Excellent.
What else did they have there, breakfast wise?
Oh god, they had a lot of different things. Their biscuits and gravy. I had to squeeze in the biscuits and gravy there too.
Oh yeah, the gravy was really good there.
Yeah.
And then they also had like the chicken fried steak. You could get desserts too
That was good.
at breakfast.
That was good.
So
I posted a couple of the different. I don't know which ones. It's been a while now. It's been about a week and a half or two, but I posted a couple of videos on that too. Stuff.
Oh, and one more place, Johnny Rockets.
Yeah. Now, guys, if you stay anywhere close to a Johnny Rocket, whether it be the Luxor or wherever else,
I think there's several other hotels.
I think of Flamingo. We was
Yeah.
by the. I think they got one by the Flamingo too.
Oh.
Where did we go? When we got in there, it was real late when we come back. And what did we get?
No, we didn't get the $25 burger.
No, we didn't.
We got the $10 milkshake.
Strawberry. Yeah. And you talk about like the old style. And it was excellent, guys.
Oh, it tasted good. It was really good.
Man. I mean, it
was perfectly drinkable. Like it wasn't too thick, wasn't too melted. It was just right.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Consistency. So
So
we had got a strawberry one, and then we also tried vanilla, and the vanilla was really good too.
So if you're staying at the Luxor, and it's late at night, and you hadn't eaten anything in a while, that's the place to go, guys.
It was good.
Oh yeah, definitely worth it there. Well, anyway, guys, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to do a few of the photos and stuff. Like you see a little bit of Hoover Dam. And just wanted to let everybody know. And like I said, we had a good time out there. The MGM properties, too. Like I say, I mean, everything seemed pretty excellent. Oh, the monorail. Oh, also, you can get the discount through that.
Oh, yeah. My Vegas, you can get either a 1 day, 2 day, 3, 4, 5, or I think a full week pass, and it's pretty reasonable price.
Up to
on the rewards coins,
up to
you can get about a $25 discount for 2 passes. It's a buy one get one half off, if I believe so.
And if you're going through and you don't get through in your second person, you might get squashed.
Yeah, make sure if you purchase it for 2 people and you put the tickets on the same phone with the QR codes, make sure you scan it and go through, hand the phone back to the second person, and have them scan the second pass. Because the first time we didn't realize you had to do that, and we went through a few times and we made it through okay. Well, then it started to where it would smash you as you were trying to go through. The second person was walking through, and it would. So make sure you scan both barcodes.
Well, but we'd actually been there 3 days, and we would just scan it, and we'd both go through it.
We didn't have any problems.
The last 2 days is when we had the problem, and it was like, whoa, what's going on here? So then we just passed the phone back and forth is what we did.
So, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to show you, put a few of the photos up, and I hope you've enjoyed this. So hold on, guys.
Vegas, baby.
Check it out, guys. This is that shredded beef burrito there at the Luxor at the Diablo. And I wanted you guys to see that. And it was excellent, guys. So hold on. Check this out, guys. Is that cool or what? There ain't no place anywhere else in the world that you can see something like that. Yeah, I don't think you would want to cross that guardrail, guys. You might not come back if you fell. Okay, guys, I darkened this down a little bit because I want to show you something. Now, as you're looking down here, there is a vent right here. You see that vent? Well, we're going to be down in that vent. We're going to walk through that vent. I'm going to show, yeah, we're going to actually be right at the edge of that vent. So I wanted to show that real quick first, guys. That's a long way down. So hold on. And there are several pipes that they used to divert that water when they first built the dam. Actually, I got to see way back. I got to actually go. We at the very, very bottom of Hoover Dam. We actually even got to walk around like where the generators or whatever are there. We actually get to walk on that floor. You can't do that no more. But they actually that you can still see a lot the way they've got it made now. You can still see a lot of it, but you can't see that very bottom pipe. And they don't take you down on the floor around those anymore either. But pretty cool stuff. As you see these here, they used to actually let you go down on that floor, but after all this other stuff and the security and stuff they've had to put in, you can't do that no more. But that was an awesome thing too, to be able to walk down and look at that stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff, guys. Now, this is that tunnel where that vent's at. And they allow you to actually walk down into that vent to the edge. And that one of the ladies that was talking to us said some people, they'll put their hands out there. Some of them have lost their phones. And hold on to your phone. If you drop your phone, it's gone. It's another shot of it there. We were all standing in line to get up there to the vent. Definitely worth taking the full tour there at Hoover Dam, guys. Pretty interesting stuff. Now this was another shaft, and how I guess when they first built the dam, how they had to come down. I don't know. I think they said it either took, I don't know if you were climbing up to the top, I think either 2 to 4 hours. That's a long way up, guys. That's a lot of steps. Definitely worth parking in the parking garage. Wasn't that, what did it cost? $10? Yeah, I think it was like $10. But one thing, it says to place the ticket on your dash. Be careful, guys. Because when my son opened the door to the car and I opened my door, the wind through there, it blew out and it blew underneath the car. And I had to crawl underneath the car to get it. And you have to have that ticket to get out. Now this is at the Luxor, at the buffet out in front when you come back out where the restrooms are at. Oh yeah, guys, and one other place we forgot to talk about too, that we went and ate breakfast one morning, Jack in the Box. And they had a pretty good breakfast there. They had I think was it French toast sticks, and excellent. It was an excellent big, like kind of like a big breakfast, and really reasonable too. Wasn't very expensive at all. But wanted to talk about that real quick too, guys. That was just the day before we left out. This is a picture of that monorail that you can travel back and forth. Excellent thing, but I gotta laugh at this because as you see, this box cover has come open, and people were getting on and off, and this is a high voltage wiring. It's in here, and it's automated. Okay, so this thing's flapping back and forth on this monorail. Something to be aware of. Don't stick your hands in there. Not unless you want to get electrocuted. Oh, I think it was only, 240 volts? That'd pretty much kill you if you got shocked. But anyway, had to show that real quick. Oh, and another thing too, guys. If you're out there go to Ethel M Chocolates. Now, they have downsized a lot, and they have a cactus garden. They have cactus from all around the world there. I mean, all around the world. Definitely worth taking a few minutes of your time. If you got a rental car, check it out. Used to be that you could walk through there. You can still walk through there and see them make it, but they used to give you about a 15 or 20 minute like tutorial about what, how they do it and everything. And I guess they've kind of downsized because the lady said, so do you need to know anything? how they make it? I said, well, I was here a long time ago, but they didn't have no like 15 or 20 minute walkthrough where they talked about it anymore. And they used to have like cheap like deals where you could get like the candy bars and stuff too and stuff. And they don't no more. It's all high end stuff where you can only get, I think it's about the cheapest thing there is $40 for 10 pieces of chocolate. They do have excellent chocolate, guys. They have some of the best anywhere in the world. There's one more shot of the Luxor there. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up for now. I still got more photos to show. And like I say, I wanted to show a lot of good things about Las Vegas there. There are bad things out there too. I'll be showing a few more things that we did run into. But overall, it was a lot of fun. So anyway, guys, keep your eyes open and have a good one out there. Like my son said, Vegas, baby!